Greetings. What the frick happened in here while I was in the bathroom? Greetings. Why is my camera so high up? I was supposed to save it for the sponsor. Yeah, but like whatever. I think for 35 months Bagos. Thank you. Gotta build up the ult again. Well, you know, I did have to poop earlier and it went away, so I'm sure it'll come back eventually. Guys, why did I see after talking about Labubu's the other stream, I saw like 5 different people tweet about it on my feed and they're like, I want one. I'm like, no, don't freaking get one. They're freaking ugly. They're in my walls, maybe. The cult, it's actually the cult. The only Labubu I need in your life, yeah, it's the freaking LeBron James. What if they collab with Pokemon? It'd still be ugly. Like, Funko Pop has Pokemon stuff. I'm not buying that because Funko Pops are just ugly. I am not buying something that I think is ugly. She's a 10 but has 50 Labubus? Wait, if she has 50 Labubus, she's probably rich. Because Labubus ain't cheap. You know, I was supposed to do a Funko Pop sponsor one time, but thank God it didn't actually go through. I think it was Funko Pop and Pokemon or something, and then I forgot what happened, but honestly, thank God it never went through because Funko Pops are freaking. Do sponsors fall through often? Not really. You guys want to know something funny? Do you guys remember? Well, I'm not gonna name drop it, but I'm gonna be very vague, but like kind of specific. Do you guys remember that one mobile game I played on stream, like for a sponsor a couple? Well, I didn't say like what it was though. It wasn't Raid Shadow Legends. It was it was something that I did on my mobile phone, and it was very like it was very cutesy. It was like a cutesy game, and you know they didn't pay me for like over a year. Like cause the yeah, it's been like a year and a half and they finally paid. Yeah, I finally got paid like recently, but I was just like, huh? They're trying to finesse. No, I'm thinking the company was a little bit shady. A little Sussington, that's why. They still paid me, that's nice. I mean, they were supposed to pay me 2 months after I was done with it. A year and a half later, you know, something's going on there. And it's not like, and the people who like sent out the sponsor thing, they're not like they're like kind of known. So it's like, I know you have the means to, but what's going on over here? No, it wasn't Infinity Nikki. I love that game though. That game was actually goog. I think I tuned into Germa. I think I saw YouTube videos of Germa playing that game. I think he liked that game. Now it's Infinite Stink. Wait, is it Stinky? The company is killing the game themselves. Wait, hold on. I gotta go look at this real quick. Okay, let's see. Mostly negative. Oh my! Wait, they're getting cooked in the reviews. Hold on. Let me go scroll down. I'm making this message because this game caused my wife to be sad. Oh no, you don't make someone's wife sad, man. I will talk about it. Oh wait, this guy legit. How do I show you guys my freaking Steam thing? This guy legit wrote an essay on this, John. Give me a second. Not recommended. I'm making this message, and then look at this essay this guy wrote. Well, he literally made his case in point. The die system is unethical. Gacha mechanics are gambling and nothing else. Okay, well, yes, gacha is. I mean, that's true, but expanding outfit pieces to get more gacha pulls. New outfits consisted of 11 pieces compared to 9 or 10 in the earlier versions. What? They added one more item? Freaking illegal. Okay. Alleged removal or seizure of player currency, which is illegal. Okay, well that's a huge issue right here. But and this thing under EU law. Wait, this guy's freaking got it down to a T. What I'm doing, I'm currently preparing to contact the European Parliament and contacting members of the IMCO and CLT committees. Representatives from France, Germany, Poland, Ireland, and other EU countries will be informed. The goal is to regulate gacha and loot box practices under gambling laws. Holy frick, this guy is freaking actually blorpa. I bet his wife blew their life savings. She could have. She could have put all their life savings into the game. Now call it the shady companies. I mean, I also agree with that. But the thing about game, I mean, I guess this. I don't know if this game has a strong backbone community or not. Like there, like one really popular thing is like MapleStory. MapleStory has done a lot of things where the community and like a lot of Korean MMOs for some reason have really love doing this and pissing off their community and try to like milk their community for as much money as possible. But they're so like obsessed with the game. If they change like one thing, they'll still spend their money, or they're literally shackled to the game where they're like, this change freaking sucks, but I'm still gonna play it and I'm still gonna spend money on it. So yeah, it's, I don't know, addiction. No, it's not even for big naturals. Like people who play MapleStory and stuff. They just freaking spend $5 gazillion. That's me playing League, but League you don't have to spend money at least, unless like in my time of playing League of Legends, I really did not feel like spending money on skins. I didn't really care that much. Probably because they had like a shard system at some point, so I was like, there's no point. But also, the skins always stayed in the shop most of the time. There are like barely any that go out of rotation unless if it's like something exclusive, which is kind of rare. So, is that my brother with Lost Ark since he still plays it? You do not know how many times I've heard him say, I think I'm gonna quit the game, and then I still see him play the game. Like, you know, I'm like, are you like, why do you tell me you're gonna quit the game when you clearly are for the 50th time? Girl, get him some help. I mean, he's in too deep. He's too far gone. Like I can't save him. It's a cry for help. I mean, you can't. I've literally, like, when he says like, yeah, I think I'm gonna quit, I'm just like, yeah, then just quit. That's literally what I say in response, and that's it. And then if he doesn't quit, then I mean he just wants to spend his time doing that. So he's invested too much time, probably. But that's like not wanting to quit something because you think you've spent too much time on it. It's like, I mean, you can, but what would you do without it? I guess. He'll quit when he finds the lost ark. Yeah, that's not happening. Some cost fallacy.